Take two. Nice. Well, I had a bit of a harebrained scheme for supper today. I kind of wanted to do a breakfast themed one, and I thought I haven't had French toast in ages, but kind of trying to get of it like a little bit of a holiday spirit. I bought a carton of eggnog earlier today, and I thought, let's make some eggnog French toast. It looks good, but I'm gonna admit, when you take the traditional recipe and then replace the milk with eggnog, it's probably like double egg and super sweet. But I'm gonna find out what this is actually like. I'm sure it's gonna be edible too. Question is, how edible? Delicious. Yeah, a case of me just being experimental, it paid off yet again. And then to go back to the beginning music you heard a while back, that was celebrating Scotchtoberfest, which is kind of the theme of one of my brews I'm going to be having to wrap up the weekend. It's another one from Boréale, which once again is the brewer for me that's the gift that's always giving. But I decided to go for something else. It's a Scotch Ale du Nord. Like, my only experience with a Scotch Ale was having it on tap at McKibben's, and it was I want to say it was a Saint Ambroise one that they had there. And those tend to be a bit of on the heavy side, like sometimes they could be in the 7% and upwards. Of course, I don't know too much about what a Scotch Ale is, so I actually had to use my friend Wikipedia. Apparently just really regular malts, but somewhat of a caramelized one. So it kind of tells me it's supposed to be like an amber red. But just on the bit of a heavy side, because they are upwards of 7%. And I guess I figured that if I'm going to do one brew tonight, let's make it a good hearty one. Yeah, this one, it's definitely a dark one. It's like, I want to say borderline Bock style amber, or even a brown. Let's see what this is like. Full-bodied. So yeah, this is the kind of beer that if you're gonna have it, only have one. It's not one you want to pound a couple of times. But yeah, not bad. It does taste a little bit sweet too, I am gonna admit that. But once in a while I'm okay with it, honestly. Sometimes you gotta change up the style from the IPAs and the blondes. I like it. So, I guess this is a good way to wrap up the weekend. So I'm having breakfast for supper with double eggs and some Scotch beer. It's not Scotch flavored beer. That's apparently something you get in France that I looked up, and it's like peated style or smoked style beer. What can you do? Maybe one day we could get it here. Cheers, everyone.